These are not just websites, and they're not apps from the App Store. They are real web applications that work directly in your browser, on your phone, and on your computer. And in this video, we're going to build one of these apps from scratch, for free. A few years ago, building apps like this felt complicated and intimidating. Most people never even tried. Today, with Google AI Studio, this process is easier than ever. And instead of writing everything from scratch, you simply guide the build process. What we're building today. In this video, we're building a real AI-powered web application called Product Photo Studio. This is not a demo, it's a real working web app. The idea is simple and very practical. The user uploads a product image, chooses how that product should appear, and the AI generates a professional product photo with a clean background and a realistic scene. The important clarification. What we're building today is a web application that runs directly in the browser on all devices. Later, it can be converted into an installable app if you want, but today we're focusing on building the foundation. How Google AI Studio works. Google AI Studio allows you to build a full web application using simple text prompts. You describe what you want, it generates the app and the code, you test it, ask for changes, and improve it step by step until you're happy with the result. We'll use this exact process to create the first working version of the app and then improve it step by step. So let me show you exactly how we build this. In every step of this process, we are writing prompts inside Google AI Studio. But I won't write or read those prompts fully on screen so we don't slow down the video or lose focus. All the prompts I'm using in this video will be available, fully written and organized, in the video description for anyone who wants to use them. And most importantly, this method is not limited to this app. You can apply the exact same approach to any idea you want. Step 1. Creating the base app. Now I'm on the Google AI Studio homepage. On the left, you can see the main menu: Home, Playground, and Build. In this step, we'll use Build because this is where we can create a full web app from a prompt. So I click Build. Now I'm on the Build page. At the top, you'll see a box called Describe Your Idea. This is the main input. This is where you describe your app, what the user can do, and what the app should generate. You'll also notice the model selection here. In my case, it's set to Gemini 3 Flash Preview. Before we write the prompt, look down here. You'll see a section called Supercharge Your Apps with AI. This section shows examples of AI features you can add to your web application. For example, photo editing, conversational voice apps, animating images with VO, and even using Google search data. So you can already see, this isn't just for one app idea. You can build many different types of apps here. Now let's create our app. Inside Describe Your Idea, I paste the prompt for Product Photo Studio. In this prompt, I'm describing the core workflow. The user uploads a product image, then selects a background style, and clicks a button to generate a new product photo. And I also describe the AI behavior. Keep the product exactly the same. Replace the background with a clean, professional look. Add soft studio lighting and natural shadows. And finally, I ask for a clean and minimal UI and a clear output preview. Now I click Build, and this is the result. Now let's quickly test it and make sure the app actually works. I'll upload this woman's handbag, then I'll try luxury marble. As you can see, it's working, and the result looks really clean. And if I don't like the first image, I can just click Generate again, and it gives me a new result. No prompt, no changes. Now I'll switch to minimal lifestyle, still working, and finally dark and moody. As you can see, the results look amazing. Google AI Studio generates the first working version of the app. You can see the interface is already structured. First, an upload area for the product image. Then background style options like White Studio, Marble, Dark, and Lifestyle. Then a Generate button. And on the right, there's a clear result area where the generated image will appear. This is exactly what we need as a foundation. Now that we have a working base, we can start improving it step by step in the next part. Step 2. Add product plus avatar. Now let's move to the next improvement. The app already works, but now we'll add a new feature. To do that, I go back to Google AI Studio and add a new prompt to extend the web application. This time, I'm adding a new feature called Product plus Avatar. Now, as you can see, a new option appears here in the app. We now have the original option and a new Product plus Avatar option. And once I select it, I also get a new choice to select the avatar gender, male or female. So let's test it. First, I'll use the same product as before, this women's purse. As you can see, it's working and the result looks great. Now let's try another test. This time, I'll upload a men's product and I'll select male avatar. And here's the result. As you can see, the product is placed naturally on the avatar, the lighting matches, and the result looks very realistic. So this new feature is working perfectly. Now let's move to step 3. This is a very important feature, and it's something you really need in a product photo app. Before generating the image, we want to choose the image size. So I go back to Google AI Studio and add a new prompt to extend the app. This time, I'm adding an aspect ratio option. Now, as you can see, a new selector appears in the app. This allows the user to choose the aspect ratio before generating the image. For example, 1:1 for marketplaces, 16:9 for banners or websites, and 4:3 for more classic layouts. So let's test it. I'll keep the same product, select 1:1, and generate. Now I'll switch to 16:9, generate again, and as you can see, the image adapts perfectly. The product stays accurate, and the background adjusts naturally to match the selected ratio. This gives us much more flexibility and makes the app usable for many different platforms. Now let's move to step 4. This will be the last feature I'll add in this video. I don't want to extend the video too much, so I'll stop here and just show you how far you can push this app. Now, to add this feature, I go back to Google AI Studio and add a new prompt. This time, I'm adding a feature called Scene Selector. In this prompt, I'm asking the app to let the user choose the scene where the product will appear. For example, studio, gym, urban city, outdoor nature, or home lifestyle. I also specified that the avatar should be placed naturally inside the selected scene, with matching lighting and shadows, while keeping the product accurate in shape, color, and details. Now I apply the prompt. And as you can see, a new option appears in the app. We now have a scene selector. So let's test it. This time, I'll switch to a different product. I'll use a men's watch. I select a scene and generate. As you can see, the product fits naturally inside the environment. The lighting matches the scene, the product stays accurate, and the result looks like a realistic lifestyle product photo. And this is exactly what I wanted to show you. Now for the final step. At this point, the app already works very well. So in this last step, I'm not adding any new features. I just want to improve the overall look and feel of the web application. To do that, I go back to Google AI Studio and write one simple prompt. In this prompt, I ask it to polish the UI. I focus on things like clean layout, better spacing, modern typography, and a more professional design. Nothing complex, just a general UI and design improvement. Now let me show you the result. This is the current version of the app. As you can see, the layout looks much cleaner, more balanced, and more professional. Now let's do a quick test. I'll upload a product, this time a men's watch, and generate. As you can see, everything works smoothly, and the result looks great. And finally, let's check the mobile version. I switch to the phone view. As you can see, the app is fully responsive. Everything adapts correctly to the screen size, and the experience still feels clean and easy to use. So the app works perfectly on desktop and on mobile. Before we finish, I want to mention something important. All the prompts I used in this video are organized and available in the video description, so you can easily reuse them or adapt them to your own ideas. Now, one thing I didn't cover in this video is how to publish this web application, connect it to a domain name, and make it accessible online. There are actually multiple ways to do that. I've already created a dedicated video where I explain step-by-step the best and most practical ways to publish this type of app on the internet. You'll find that video linked in the description, and it will also appear at the end of this video. And looking ahead, in the upcoming videos, I'll start showing you how to make money with applications like this. Not theory, not hype, real practical ways to monetize AI-powered web apps. As always, here on Profit Studio, we focus on using AI for something real, useful, and profitable, not just surface-level demos or empty excitement. If you want to learn how to build things like this and actually benefit from them, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, I've previously published a full video on how to create professional websites using Google AI. That video is also linked in the description and at the end of this video. I'm trying to cover everything you need, step by step, so you can really move forward. If this video helped you, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.